Are related to safety margins. So let's start the questions. You are driving along the country road. You see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with this hazard? This is a fault sign when there is a stream of water on road. So the water flood is there on the road. So you must have to check the brakes after coming out of that type of road. So check your tire pressures, switch on your hazard warning lights, accelerate briskly, test your brake. On what type of road surface may anti-lock brakes be ineffective? Dry, loose, firm, smooth. Loose, because your tire is not able to grip firmly on the loose surface of road. How can you use your vehicle's engine as a brake? By changing it into the lower gear, you can control the vehicle's engine as a brake. You have just gone through the flood water. What should you do to make sure that your brakes are working properly? We have just discussed, like, if you have gone through flood water means flood, so you have to check your brakes first. So how to check your brakes? Go slowly while applying gently the brakes. How should you use anti-lock brakes, that is ABS system, when you need to stop in an emergency? Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. Brake normally, but grip the steering wheel tightly. Brake promptly and firmly until you have stopped. Apply the parking brake to reduce the stopping distance. Actually, this ABS is used in emergency, as it is saying emergency. So whenever emergency is there, you have to brake promptly. Okay, have to in emergency, how you apply the brakes, not until you stopped. What should you do when you are overtaking a motorcyclist on a windy day? So you have to give a room while you are overtaking, because the motorcyclist can swerve in front of you. So pass closely, no, pass very slowly. Okay, that is pass widely. Wide, not pass. There might be confusion here. Pass very slowly and pass widely. Widely can give a room to a motorcyclist. Okay, so this is correct over here. What will be affected if the road surface becomes soft in a very hot weather? The suspension, the exhaust emissions, the fuel consumptions, the tire grips. As we have just discussed, the ABS system will also not work properly if a surface becomes too soft, because tire grips will be affected. What should you do before starting a journey in a foggy weather? Wear a high visibility jacket. If you are inside the car, then this doesn't mean have a caffeinated drink. Allow more time. Okay. How should you do when you are What should you do when you are using a contra flow system? Choose an appropriate lane in good time. Switch lanes to make better progress. Increase the speed. Follow other motorcycle closely. Not at all. D is not at all. Switch lanes to make better progress. Choose the appropriate lane in good time. Increase the speed is also not correct. Means C and D are not correct. Switch lanes to make better progress. Choose the appropriate lane in good time. It is saying good time. You are driving in a built-up area that has traffic calming measures. Traffic calming measures wherever it is there, then you have to slow down your speeds. As you can see, that road humps are there to slow down the speed. So it is saying what you should do. Move across to the left side of the road. That is a bit obvious, like everywhere you have to be on the left if you are not overtaking. Wait for any pedestrians to cross. Check your mirror and slow down. As I have already told you, wherever traffic calming measures are there, you have to slow down. But you have to slow down by checking your rear view mirrors and the central mirrors to check how your actions will be affecting the traffic behind. What does it mean if the electronic stability control ESC indicator light comes on briefly while you are driving? ESC system has activated. This shows that ESC system has activated. This is a powerful aid part of the ADAS system which helps in controlling the vehicle. What extra care when you extra care requires when you are driving or riding in a windy conditions, using a brakes, moving off on the hill, turning into the narrow road, passing pedal cyclist, obviously passing pedal cyclist. If you are overtaking them, if you are driving across them, then you have to provide extra room to them because they can swerve in front of you. This line, what should you keep well to the left, why you should keep well to the left as you approach a right hand bend, to improve your view of the road, to overcome the effect of the road slope. B is not correct because there is no sloping here. To let faster traffic from behind overtake, to be positioned safely if you skid. Here, no skidding is there, so B and D are not there. To improve your vision is correct because if you are overtaking to the left, then you can see the overtaking vehicle on the right, and you can also see the left pedestrians crossing or any other obstruction on the road. So, improve the view is correct. You are driving in an open road in a dry conditions. It is a normal dry condition. What distance should you keep from a vehicle in front? 2 second gap is for the normal dry condition. And it is the distance gap, it is the 2 second gap from the vehicle in front. What lights should you use when you are driving in a wet motorway and vehicles are throwing up surface spray? You have to switch on the dipped lights in order to be seen, and you can also see the vehicles in front, and it will also not dazzle the other drivers. What can result if you travel for long distances in neutral? This is known as coasting, and it reduces the control of over your vehicle and steering. The main cause of skidding. See, vehicle is not the main cause of skidding. So remember, the driver is the main cause of skidding. How much can the stopping distances increase in icy conditions? See, in the wet conditions, it becomes double of the normal dry condition, and in the icy condition, stopping distance become 10 times of the normal or the dry conditions. What will help you to move off on the snowy surface? Whenever there is a snowy surface, then you have to travel in the slow speed and in the high gear. So, correct answer is high gear than normal. What would suggest you are driving on a icy road? There is a less wind noise, there is a less tire noise, there is a less transmission noise, there is a less engine noise, but there is a less tire noise.